3AW is football.
This is going to be difficult. Andrew Dimitri, the Chief Executive of the AFL, is with me. We're both wearing pink ponchos.
We are. You look better than I do.
Well, I usually do. But we...
Your sleeves are longer than me.
My arms
What's
are
going
short.
on? I've got a short sleeve job.
We can't take ourselves too seriously if we're wearing this, but it's a very serious point, isn't it? Saturday night, MCG.
Oh, it's fantastic, Neil. For the Breast Cancer Network, we're doing yet another field of women involving the Melbourne Football Club, who have been great in this regard with the Western Bulldogs. And what's great about it, Neil, is it just helps raise awareness around breast cancer, and having been involved with this on a number of occasions, it's a very emotional night. There's thousands of women involved and men who come along.
It's great. It's a terrific image from the ground, isn't
incredible.
it?
I remember those first images, Neil, of the field of the pink lady. They were images that went around the world, and it's fantastic that our game can do that, Neil. And we're just thrilled to be involved.
The bump.
Yes.
Dead or alive?
It's certainly alive. And I don't really think this issue was about the bump, Neil. I think the issue of the bump got immersed in the sort of complexity around the decision of the tribunal.
Complexity is not good for football.
Well, no, but it is complex. The game is complex,
and
none more so. I think it is. Well, look. Do I think the issue that happened this week was good for the game? Oh, probably not, because it created a lot of confusion and concern. But I thought the debate was very mature. I thought the views that people put forward were very mature, and I think the outcome from the appeals board was the correct one. It's a relief, to be honest.
Will it change the way the game's played, this decision?
I don't think so. I think, Neil, if the decision had have gone, the way it could have gone early in the week, we wouldn't be having a discussion about the jump or the bump, and people talking about jumping out of the way and not bumping and just tackling. The fact is that there are bumps in the game every week now. Every week, it's a really physical game. This game. What has not changed is that if you bump and you bump to the head, and you could have avoided it, if you're negligent or it's intentional, and you cause damage, you'll be in trouble.
But anybody can avoid it if they don't go into a contest. I mean, was anybody asking Jack Viney not to go into that contest?
No, and I don't think you could have asked Jack Viney. Then that was one of the issues, Neil. I mean, if Jack Viney had have pulled out of that contest, because he did brace himself, if he had have pulled out of that contest, there would have been severe ramifications for Jack Viney, and he's not that sort of player now.
Well, he played the game like his father did, which is very physical,
Yep.
very rugged, very brave, it's great to watch.
Yeah.
I say there's a Melbourne supporter. Do you want to keep those sort of players in the game, or would you rather do a little bit less of the physical?
No, absolutely you want to keep those players in the game, and he should continue to play the game the way he plays it, Neil. And there are lots of other Jack Vineys around, and there's lots of bumps on a weekend now. What can't happen are bumps to the head that cause damage, Neil. And now, I know Mark Evans is doing a press conference as we speak, trying to explain some of the issues that he'll look forward as we go forward and some of the learnings out of this issue. But the bump is alive. We're not going to instruct players, and I don't think coaches should instruct players not to go into bumping contests, but they just have to be very wary, Neil, around issues that affect the head.
It's asking a lot. I mean, it's asking a lot to make a split this second decision with something so complex. Well,
in the case of Jack Viney, it was asking a lot, Neil. Absolutely, because he didn't have much option what to do. And I think what compounded the Viney incident was the fact that there was another player chasing Lynch, and that created this sandwich, Neil. It was almost a double collision. And I don't think we should forget Lynch, who's got a broken jaw, Neil. It was an unfortunate incident. I described it as he was unlucky the other day, and I'm just pleased that the process worked. That we can have it's not that bad a thing, Neil, to have a situation that goes to a tribunal and it gets overturned. That happens every day in the judicial system. It's not a criticism of one or the other. It just shows that the system can work.
Tommy, hello.
G'day, how you going, Neil?
Okay.
Gomez, great 10 years of service, Gomez. Well done.
Go.
I just want to make
What's with the Gomez?
That was one of my nicknames, Neil, when I played at Hawthorn, from the Adams family.
Oh, I see what they mean. Yes.
Yeah.
I think that was that moustache, Gomez. Anyway,
We'll get that on our website. Which one's Gomez? Yes, sorry, go on, Tommy.
I just want to make everyone aware that it's a great cause tomorrow night for the Field of Women. I don't think that people realise that a lot of men should get involved in it well, because we're actually the ones losing our wives to this stupid-looking disease of breast cancer.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know we always see females standing there in all the ads with all the pink on and things like that, but I actually really think there should be more males, and I'm just bringing it to their attention that males have to be involved in it too. Get out there with your family, because I'll be doing it tomorrow night with my 3 children and everything like that.
Have you been touched by it, have you, Tommy?
Yes, mate. Yeah, I lost my wife in 2003. We did the 2005 and 2010 one at the MCG, and I tell you what, it's probably one of the most moving moments you can do. But I don't think a lot of men know that that's what they're there for, because you get a few men, but not as many as what you should. So I just plead all men, or actually even if you know somebody who's been touched by breast cancer, it doesn't have to be yourself, but it's a good cause. $55. Just get there, get out there in pink, and I tell you what, if it doesn't bring a tear to your eye, I'll go here for Tiggy.
You've done a great job.
Yeah, great call.
3AW is football.